Honestly, tonight when I was watching the Becky Lynch promo tonight, and then her relinquishing her title to Asuka in that very cool way, by the way. Um, Usually with WWE, I mean, like I can't remember the last time they did something like this. They usually have it where like some authority figure or whatever comes out there and like forces the champion to give them the belt. I mean, like it's almost always done the exact same way. This was done in a very unique, cool way. The whole thing, the whole crazy thing that happened last night, that was not just for the briefcase. That was what was for inside the briefcase, and it wasn't a contract. That was a very, very cool reveal. Like I was going to say, cool, a very, very cool reveal. Um, I was like, I actually was like tearing up a little bit there. The way they were revealing things, honestly, that the camera work was done, the way she was speaking was resonating with me. Oscar being in the ring, like she didn't know what the hell was going on, and because I can, I understand the Japanese she was speaking there. I was a little bit more emotional on the moment. Because when Becky opened up the briefcase, Asuka said, "Do you me? Do you me?" That was like, "What's the meaning of this?" And in other words, like she didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like what are you doing? Like what? What is this? And then when Becky was speaking English to her, you can tell Asuka didn't know what the hell she was saying. Unfortunately, I was waiting if it was a if there wasn't a language barrier, Asuka would be like more emotional and things, but she didn't know. But she only understood when Becky said, "You are champion," and that's when Asuka went crazy and everything. And so like it was like it was like a low thing, then a high thing, and a really high thing, and then when Becky said that she's a mother, I was back to a low thing again, like it was like because it's like very sad, and Asuka, who's like a healer or whatever. I don't really know, I didn't really care, but she was hugging Becky Lynch, and Asuka kept on celebrating because I guess she's happy for Becky. She's happy for herself. And then the camera was on Becky, and going back, and then she said into the camera, "I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss you guys." And then she walked to the back. I did see a little bit of footage of her hugging McMahon, like at one of the commercial breaks, which is really interesting because we all heard that McMahon is not close to anybody, social distancing. So, yeah, it was a very, very emotional segment. Yeah, definitely well done job by the company. In fact, this is one of the best Raws they ever did. Honestly, I've, no, in 2020, probably in 2020 in general, maybe even 2019. The reason why is because they're learning very well. They're learning. It's like 2 months in now, and it's an empty arena era. They're learning how to do this correctly, how to take advantage of the empty arena stuff very, very well. Certain angles and camera tricks they're using, the audio, because you can hear the wrestlers talk more in the ring. You can like more smack talking in the ring. So I like that part. Um, they have more shots of the wrestlers in other places, but you can get away with that now because there's no arena to satisfy. You can have more cutaway shots there, like in a grocery store or in a basketball court or driving their car. You can do more stuff like that outside of the arena because no one's going to complain, and they're realizing they can get away with that. Why not do it? You can do more tape stuff other places and had the live stuff there, quote unquote live, be there for an hour and a half, 90 minutes, 90 minutes of like live stuff with commercial breaks, but like 60